There we go. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for being here on this very exciting November 8th, Wednesday, November 8th, 2023 day, because somebody today, actually, 4 people are guaranteed to win a little money, and however many people, it could be 10 people, could win $250 each if you're within 2 cents of where the SPY closes this afternoon. But there's guaranteed 4 people, no matter where the SPY closes, no matter where. Guaranteed 4 people. So I'm kind of excited about that. And we'll talk a little bit about that during the day. We'll even give a few updates, who's close maybe, throughout the day. And but at 4 o'clock at the close, we'll tally the list and we'll find out who the big winners are, okay? So very exciting about that. The next thing I want to tell everybody right up front here this morning, first thing, is BYOB Trading, one of our partners, has an open house tomorrow. We will make sure that you have the link before you go home today. We'll be getting it to you here. It'll also be in an email. Probably find it on my YouTube channel too if you look below the video. And come Friday, Right Way Options, another one of our partners, will be having an open house. And if you've never met Doug and Right Way Options, you should, and that's over there. One thing I forgot to mention about the BYOB Trading, if you don't know how much money John has made since March this year, you best go over there and find out. I'm going to leave it at that, because he has rocked this year. Rocked it. Okay, let's get going here. Take a look at some charts, the market, whatnot, and go from there. Let's see, Renee, we appreciate it. I even got my boyfriend interested in trading, although he forgot to put his guess in. That's okay. Hope your boyfriend's here, and I think that's terrific. I think that's fantastic, Renee. Okay, next time, there you go. And there will be a next time, by the way. We're going to put about a month distance on this one. We did 2 almost back to back. We're going to put about a month in there, and then we will do it again, and I'm working to make it even bigger. So let's go. So I've got the SPY chart up. This is what we call our dark chart. The SPY is up. I wrote right up here, the SPY is in a minor bullish trend with speed bumps ahead. Let's talk about that. I focus on the trend, okay? And we'll talk about my trend in just a second here. Or I might be a little short right now because this is a video, but during the day, I'll most definitely dive into it for everybody. This is my trend. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. This is my trend. And speed bumps are major moving averages, resistance, double tops, things like that. That is speed bumps to me. The trend is the king. Trend and price action, they're kings together. Everything else is nothing more than a speed bump on a chart. That's it. And this is true in a bullish move. It's also true in a bearish move like this over here. I want to go to the weekly chart. The weekly chart is also in a bullish trend right now with a lot of speed bumps ahead of it. Now, there's some things about and I'm going to go back to the daily that I forgot to mention. There's some things here on the weekly chart that we don't have yet that I would very much like to have. And one of those is another low. So we've got a pair of lows here. I'm just going to draw some imaginary line right now. We need to come back and make another low and then make a high. That's what's missing right here. Let me go back to the daily. I forgot to mention that. Again, I'm going to put an imaginary line on here. It's not imaginary right here. This is real. But as we move up, it becomes a little bit imaginary because we don't know where it might move down to. But I truly feel that we need to get to that trend line or a lot closer. Now, what we could do is just move sideways. And that's to it. We could come down. And I say we don't have to come right to the penny. We don't have to do that. But a little bit of pullback, I think, would make it better for us, and then rally up. Right now, we're running into some of those speed bumps, so we want to be careful there. Yeah, I hear. Maybe I better jump on that. Yeah, Powell speaks today. Here, this is going to be important. You know what he says. That's going to be important. Things with that's highlighted a little bit. They have a little bit of importance. Everything else is just not important. Job claims on Thursday. Consumer sentiment on Friday. Treasury sentiment. 2 p.m. Powell speaks again. So these are the important things we need to look for right now in the Times there. Members, you know how to find this on the members section. You can just go to it and find out what's up, what's going on. If you don't, we'll talk about that. Somebody just needs to remind me, okay? All righty. Let's take a look at some charts. Now to do this, well, let's look at T2123 first. The hourly remained bullish yesterday. That means that I have a good feeling yet on the daily chart. Now, this is not real time. So if the market opens up and starts diving to the downside, this could dive down. But where it closed Friday, this is still in bullish territory for me. All right, now let's go look at a few charts here, okay? I'm going to close your eyes, cover them, dim them. I'm going to switch to my trading chart. There we go. All right, let's take a look at some of this. TMF, let me make sure here. No, nail. Nail is acting really good here. My favorite chart pattern, I have several favorite chart patterns. In that chart pattern, there's always going to be something like this. Something like that, always. And I'm going to look for buying, say maybe in this area, and or a breakout. Pretty much anywhere along that line. Now, once we break out, what we're looking for is the money shot. And this is the money shot. When you have a breakout, what that's insinuating is that the bulls are more interested and they're kicking some bears out of there. So you get the breakout. There's where you make your bigger money. You can certainly make money right here. Don't get me wrong. But this is where the bigger money is. So we're in this little consolidation area, a battleground. And when nail starts to break out, then what's going to happen? The bulls will take it up to the next area that needs to be dealt with. So, the money shot, wherever it is, wherever it starts, you got the money shot. Then we move up here. You're going to have more fighting. If you go look at any bullish chart, you'll see that this is true. You're going to have this consolidation through here. And then, then the battle goes on again. Who's going to win, the bulls or the bears? So I'm not going to do this with every chart I look at. Not right now, anyway. Nail is setting up very nice. TMF is moving up, or almost a rounded bottom breakout. We'll be talking about that today. Almost a rounded bottom breakout. And that's probably what I would wait for at this point on TMF if you're trading that. Snow, I think, is setting up. If you look at Snow, it's broke out of this trend line. Now, I think Snow is setting up. It does not mean it's a buy. I think we need a little more confirmation in here. I think we need a little more test. The price has rallied up. Give it time to breathe. I'm not a big believer you have to hurry up and rush in to make any money. Be patient. Let the setup come to you. If you miss this one, I promise you I will have so many set up here to look at. It's not even funny. I use I use a top of the line scanner. I personally feel it's the best in the world, and it works. So I never have a problem finding charts, not ever. So let's see here. Mike is mentioning Roblex, and yeah, well, that one's one we should probably take a look at. Here's Roblex popping up and on earnings. Now, I'm not a buyer here. This is not what I buy. It doesn't mean that somebody else couldn't buy it, but that's not my jam right there. My jam is rest and relaxation. In fact, here's a pretty good picture of my jam right here. You take this move right there, Bulls bought it. Look at this move here. Bulls bought it. No big difference. I like the fact that it pulled back. That would have been an excellent buy yesterday. Absolutely excellent. Perfect buy yesterday. Okay. Hey, Renee's asking a question. Would you trade anything long after this last week? Yes, I would. Or are these setups more in a ideal upward trend market? The market is upward trending right now, Renee, and we'll talk about that more today. Okay, we'll define a little bit. I mean, you mean a slowly trend as opposed to last week. I'm expecting a pullback. I'm expecting a pullback too, Renee. It's just that I don't want to forecast when it's going to happen, and I'll show you how I look for it. And I'm a big, I think I am, okay? I'm a big player on timing. I love timing. So you can believe that I'm watching for it. But right now, it's not there. So I'm not worried. And we'll talk about that more, okay? Let's take a look at Square. Now, this is one that I kind of like. And I'm kind of watching this and waiting for this a little bit. It needs to set up. So charts, what time is it? I need to watch the time, 11 minutes. So what charts do is they have a run, there's your run, and then they consolidate. They're going to fight, they're going to battle, and then they're going to run again, and then they're going to consolidate. Okay? Now, that run could be up, and that run could be down. But that's what's going to happen. And this is where we want to wait for the most opportune time. I do not believe the most opportune time is in there right now. So I'm going to wait patiently. That's the best indicator a trader can have, by the way, is patience. Have a little patience and wait. And we'll attack Square when Square needs attacking. But right now, it's just watch list material. All of these stocks I'm looking at are watch list material. Let's take a look at Walmart here. I'm in Walmart right now. I'm only up 7% or $550. That's not bad. I'm still looking for Walmart to move up a little bit. And if you look at Walmart right there, it's actually doing that little battle thing that we talked about. Okay. There's the run. Battle. And what I am looking for, because we are trending and I see no sell signal, then I'm anticipating the bulls will move it up a little higher, and then we're going to get in that battleground again, just like that. Okay. Tesla. I'm watching Tesla for both a long and a short trade. So what I'm looking for long, notice this is the battleground. This is a bull flag right now. This is a bull flag at the moment. So what I'm watching for, let me get my little thing here. There's your battleground. You see the bull flag there. So I'm waiting for the bulls on this one to actually break out. It breaks out, then I'm going to attack it to the long side. Notice the speed bumps ahead. You've got the dotted deuce, you've got the 50-period moving average, exponential down here. You've got the 50 simple, and you've got the 200. Those are speed bumps. Speed bumps are also targets. So that's what I'll look for targets. Now, on the other hand, if Tesla starts to break down, now, depending on what the breakdown looks like, okay, I may have to wait below that line. We talked this into the members in the trading room yesterday, that there's a potential inverted head and shoulders looking to be made here, potentially. But if it doesn't, then the sellers are going to come on board and we'll make a good short. If I might or might not wait for that to happen, it depends on the overall market condition, and it depends on what kind of price action candle gets printed in this area. So Tesla is on my list. Okay, this video is now up to almost 15 minutes, so I'm going to knock it off, shut it down, get it ready to go out there to YouTube, and we'll see everybody back here at the bottom of the hour. Let's open this market up. Let's have a little fun, okay? You guys take care. Thanks a ton for being here. Appreciate it.